Hey guys, welcome back to the world of English exams. Today I am very happy to share a very important and interesting video with all of you in which we are going to cover the essay type which is known as what is your opinion on this. So today we are going to learn how to write an introduction if you see this question prompt in the IELTS writing task 2 and most often students have a doubt whether to give one-sided opinion or two-sided opinion and whether to discuss the advantages or disadvantages or whether to say that they agree or disagree. So lots of opinion related questions are there and this is a very important question type among them. Here the question type will not specify any particular method of writing, hence we need to design our own method of writing depending on the question prompt. So today I am going to help you out with writing the introduction for this question type. So stay tuned till the end of the essay. Not just that, we are also going to practice how to write it. So please grab a pen and a paper and be ready. Please do follow me as I proceed with one slide after another. So let's kickstart today's video. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, do it right away. So these are the different types of essays that are commonly seen. The first one says discuss both views. Clearly the prompt says that we need to discuss the given views. So two views will be given and you are supposed to discuss that. The next essay type is discuss both the views and give your opinion. So this is an extended question type wherein you need to discuss both the views and also state your own opinion on that. Then comes what is your opinion on this. So this is a pretty direct one. However, it varies from one question to another. So then we have causes and effects, then problems and solutions. Do you agree or disagree? To what extent do you agree or disagree? Here you can also partially agree or partially disagree. Then there is double question, which is also known as two-part question or two-way question. Then what are the advantages and disadvantages? Finally, there is do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages question type. So for the rest of the essays, you can find the detailed model answer and the way to write the essay on our YouTube channel World of English Exams. So please do check our other videos as well. So having said that, let's see how to analyze a given question prompt, because this is where the score for task response depends. So there are 4 criteria on the basis of which your essay will be corrected, and one of the criteria is how to analyze it or how to respond properly to that given prompt, and that is known as task response. So it's very important that you know how to read the question properly. Having said that, let's see how you can analyze any given question prompt, not just for this. So in the IELTS writing task 2, when you look at an essay question, of course whether you are going for academic or general, task 2 still remains the same. It's an essay. So any essay question prompt will consist of 3 parts or 3 segments. The first segment is known as topic. Here you are going to identify what is the core theme, what is the central theme of that essay. Followed by that you will have the prompt. Just now we have looked at the different question prompts. So these are known as question prompts. Finally there is examples. If you are not reading the statement, then definitely you are going to lose marks for task response, because giving relevant supporting details and examples is a very crucial part in essay writing. So please do not skip that. Having said that, I'll just recapitulate what I have just said. Any given question prompt, any given essay prompt will have 3 statements or 3 segments. First one is known as topic, wherein the core theme is discussed. Then we have the prompt, which states what you need to do. Finally, examples. So the statement of example still remains to be the same for all the essay types. Now let's apply this rule and see how we can analyze this essay prompt based on what is your opinion on this. So let's analyze it. So the first statement in every essay states you should spend about 40 minutes on this task. Guys, let me tell you that even though 40 minutes is the set time limit for task 2, it is not definitely meant to be followed. Each and every candidate has their own variation in the amount of time they take. Some students are very fast in writing the essay because they have thoroughly prepared and they know how to generate ideas quickly. While for some others, writing task 1 seems to be very quick and easy, and they take more time to generate ideas for an essay. So it entirely depends on your capability and your practice. Also, it depends on your knowledge on that given topic. So this is not standard. It can differ from one candidate to another. Then what is the given topic? I have highlighted that in green color, and I have specified each and every segment of the essay prompt in different colors, because next time when you analyze an essay prompt, it should be very easy for you. So the statement in green reads as follows: employees have to retire at the age of 60. Here they are stating a condition that employees or workers have to retire. So there's no other alternative, and they need to take a retirement once they reach an age of 60. So this is the topic statement. So what is the topic? The retirement age for workers or employees. That is the topic. I hope you are understanding. There is one more sub-statement here that says some people believe that they should be allowed to continue working as long as they want. So there is a rule which says that employees have to retire at a set age of 60. However, according to some people, this should not be right. They feel that employees have the right to continue working as long as they want to. So as long as they are deemed physically fit, nobody can take them away from the job role. That is what is the feeling and opinion of some people. So this is the topic. The core theme is retirement age for people or workers. I hope you followed the question so far. Now let's see what is the prompt. The prompt is highlighted in red color. What is your opinion about this? So clearly they are asking us to take a stand on this. So we may support this view, we may oppose this view, or we may say that opinion will differ based on the individual's perspective. So we have different ways of writing this. So we have to stick to one thing. Either we have to argue that people should continue to work because that has more advantages, or people should retire at 60 years of age because that particular segment has more advantages. So whichever side is beneficial has to be opted by the workers. So that is what is the meaning of this question prompt that says, what is your opinion? Guys, if you are able to follow, then there's nothing like that. It is very simple and very easy. Then the third one, as I was previously talking, is about examples. So give specific reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. Now this statement says that we need to provide the relevant supporting statements and examples, otherwise the essay seems to be invalid in terms of task response. Finally, the word count. Write at least 250 words. Now this is standard for all the essay types. You need to ensure that a minimum of 250 words are written. Don't exceed too much above this limit, or do not go under this word limit, because both of them are not recommended. And over length is not penalized, but definitely under length will receive a penalty which can be as severe as 1 full band point. So let's not take the risk. After you write, please edit the essay and please ensure you're counting the words. But please do not indicate the word count below the essay. This can become a hurdle, because some examiners may feel that anyway we are going to count the words, anyway we are going to go through the essay in terms of the word count, so why does a candidate need to write this? So it's better to avoid it. Okay, so now let's see what is the structure of the essay before we move on to writing the introduction. So this is again a standard pattern. Any essay should contain 3 major elements. The first thing is introduction. We need to introduce what is the main idea of our essay to the reader. Followed by that, you need to write body paragraphs. The number of body paragraphs may differ, but you can write a maximum of 3 or 4. Please don't exceed beyond that. Finally, you need to write the conclusion. So this is how the structure of the essay will be. Now let's see how to write the introduction, because this video is aimed at teaching you how to write the introduction, and in the subsequent video, that is the next video, I am going to show you how to write the body paragraph and conclusion for the same question prompt. So the introduction basically is a 3-statement paragraph. The topic given here is specific age for retirement. So that is the topic. And as I previously told you, this essay prompt says give your opinion. So what is your opinion? So my opinion can be that I agree completely, because if they retire at the age of 60, it has many advantages. Then I can partially agree or partially disagree. Now here is a chance to show that you can talk about both the sides. You can discuss both the views. It's more or less similar to that. Finally, there is the exact opposite of the first one, which says disagree completely. So I may say that people should not be stopped from working, so they should continue working because that side has more advantages. So here I have 3 possible ways of writing the introduction. So the introduction should contain 3 statements. The first statement is known as the paraphrase statement. I repeat, the first statement in your introduction is known as the paraphrase statement, wherein you need to read the question properly and rephrase the question without changing the meaning. This is a key. So you need to read the question thoroughly, properly, and understand it. And also you need to modify it. That means you need to use synonyms without actually altering the meaning of the statement. When you reread the statement, it should match with the meaning of what is given in the original statement. That is the essence of paraphrasing. I have also released a video on the various methods to paraphrase. If you haven't watched that video, not to worry guys, just go to the link in the description box, click on that, and you can directly watch that video. And at this point of time, I also want to tell you that writing a variety of sentences is very important. That is, you need to show the grammatical range. For that, you need to include simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences, complex compound sentences, and all that. So the link for the same is also given in the description box, which you can check it out. With examples, I have clearly shown you how you can form a sentence properly, and those examples will definitely illustrate the manner in which you can form sentences related to this question prompt. Now, after we have paraphrased the question prompt, we shall move on to writing the thesis statement. Now, this is the most important element of the introduction. Please do not skip this statement. Here you need to follow the process of mind mapping or idea generation scheme. So you need to generate ideas and also state your opinion clearly. So because in this question prompt, you are expected to give your opinion. You are expected to state your stand on a given statement. Finally, there is a general outline statement. This is not compulsory. If you want, you can write it, else you can skip that. But if you are worrying too much about the word count, just go ahead and write it. It just serves the purpose of forming a good structure to the introduction. Then what you need to do in the general outline is you need to briefly express the flow of ideas. So what are you going to do in the subsequent paragraphs? That's it. So the 3-statement introduction consists of paraphrase statement, thesis statement, general outline statement. Having said that, why don't we start writing the introduction for this particular question prompt? Remember, the topic was employees have to retire at an age of 60. Some people believe that they should be allowed to continue working as long as they want to. What is your opinion about this? And give specific reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. So now let's start writing the introduction. So how to write the paraphrase statement? It is based on the prompt that employees have to retire at an age of 60. So now again you can see various colors that have been represented here. These colors include synonyms, and I have clearly indicated how I paraphrased it. So let's see. Of late, Of late indicates a recent trend. Of late, it has become a norm. It has become a norm is nothing but it has become a rule sort of thing. So a rule is similar to have to. So have to is being paraphrased as it has become a norm. For whom? For senior workers. How do you know that they are seniors? Because they have attained an age of 60. And employees, for which the paraphrase is workers. So clearly you can see that brown color indicates the synonym for employees, which is paraphrased as senior workers. So it has become a norm for senior workers to take a retirement from their job roles. To take a retirement from their job roles is similar to retire. So what I have done is I have given a clear explanation of the term retire. So to take a retirement from their job roles, in the statement it is given at the age of 60, which I have paraphrased and written as once they attain an age of 60. Can we change the age here? No, not possible. So now the paraphrased version is, of late it has become a norm for senior workers to take a retirement from their job roles once they attain an age of 60. So clearly, have we changed the meaning? No, the meaning of both these statements still remains the same. What are the changes made? Employees have been changed to senior workers. Have to is changed as has become a norm. Retire has changed to take a retirement from their job roles. At an age of 60 has been modified to once they attain an age of 60. Are you clear with how to write it? It is very simple, and if you ask me, I would ask you to finish writing the paraphrase statement within 2 minutes. Don't take more than that. So why don't you just grab a paper and a pencil and start writing the introduction or the paraphrase statement. Are you ready? Okay, then I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes. I'm going to show you how you can write this paraphrase statement. So this is the topic, employees have to retire at an age of 60. So start writing your paraphrase statement now. You can also comment in our comment section below. I'll be more than happy to see that. So your 2 minutes time begins now. One minute is up. You have one more minute to finish writing the paraphrase. Thirty seconds to go. Fantastic. So I hope by now all of you have written a very good paraphrase statement. And on this positive note, let's continue writing the introduction by stating the thesis. So the thesis statement, as I told you, is a very important part of the introduction. Here you are going to state both the opinions briefly along with stating your own opinion. So what are the given views here? So some people are believing that, see clearly it is given that some people believe that they should be allowed to continue working as long as they want. So it indirectly states that others are not supporting this opinion. Others are believing that a set age limit should be made mandatory. So that the two opposing views here are whether the senior workers should retire at the age of 60 or whether they should continue working. So these are the two contrasting opinions. So both of them have to be stated briefly in the thesis statement, along with which you have to state your opinion, because the prompt clearly states what is your opinion. So some people believe that they should be allowed to continue working as long as they want. Now, how do I make a contrast between these two opinions? But before that, I want to say that in my view, I would feel that uh, having a set age limit for retirement has more advantages than disadvantages. So that is the stand that I am taking. So you can take your own stand, you can give your own opinion, you can type your responses in the comment section and let me know what you feel about this. So how to write the thesis? While some individuals feel that the aged employees should be permitted to remain in their jobs, so while some people are believing that, so what do I say? I opine that. I opine that means I feel that, in my opinion. So that is what it means. So I opine that a set age limit for retirement has a greater share of advantages than drawbacks. So what did I state? I told the reader that if the employees are retiring at the age of 60, it is beneficial for them than continuing to work. So that is my opinion. So what I'm going to talk about what they can do once they retire at the age of 60. So that is what is my essay going to be about. So this is clearly telling the reader what exactly has to be done in the essay. So let me read out that statement once again. While some individuals feel that the aged employees should be permitted to remain in the jobs, I opine that a set age limit for retirement has a greater share of advantages than drawbacks. So what am I going to do in the body paragraphs? I am going to explain why I think this is correct. So now I am going to give you let's say 2 minutes to write your own thesis statement depending on the paraphrase. So come on, quickly write the thesis statement. Your time starts now. One minute is up. You have 30 seconds more to complete the thesis. Okay, cool. So that is how to write the thesis statement depending on your opinion. So here my body paragraphs are going to depend on the thesis statement. So what did I write in the thesis? I am agreeing to the side to the view that people should retire at a set age of 60. So now writing the body paragraphs is a bit tricky here. So I'm just going to briefly overview that. Anyway, in the next video I'm going to show you how to write this. But the first body paragraph should talk about the side that you don't agree. I repeat, the first body paragraph should talk about the side for which you are disagreeing. Then you need to write about the side to which you are agreeing. In this paragraph, in the thesis statement, I clearly said that I feel that having a set age limit has more advantages. That's why that view should go in the third and second body paragraphs. While in the first body paragraphs, I am going to explain why people should be allowed to work. That means this side is the one that I am not supporting. So whichever side you are not supporting, that side must be written first, followed by the side which you are supporting. So this will make the essay look more logical, and you can sequentially represent your ideas very well. So you can follow this structure. However, you can also write the advantages of retiring first, and then you can write about how and why they should be permitted to work. It is your wish how to write it. So this is one of the ways of representing it. Now let's move on to the last statement, which is known as the general outline statement. I told you that writing this statement is optional. It depends on whether you want to write it or not. But if at all you write it, I told you that this statement represents the flow of ideas. So how are you going to represent the ideas? So I am just writing the statement like this. Both these views will be explicated. Explicated means explained. So both these views will be explicated with the relevant supporting ideas and examples in this essay. So I am telling the reader that in this essay, I am going to explain both the views and give the relevant examples in this essay. You remember the third statement in the essay prompt says that you need to give specific reasons and include relevant examples. So that's what I am telling the reader, that I am going to include the relevant supporting statements and also give some examples in the essay. That's it. So overall, this is how the introduction will look. Of late, it has become a norm for senior workers to take a retirement from their job roles once they attain an age of 60. While some individuals feel that the aged employees should be permitted to remain in their jobs, I opine that a set age limit for retirement has a greater share of advantages than drawbacks. Both these views will be explicated with the relevant supporting ideas and examples in this essay. So it's very clear, but you need not write the final statement. It is up to you. So this is how you can write the introduction for the given question prompt, which says what is your opinion on this. So please stay tuned to our YouTube channel for the next video release, in which I am going to talk how to write the body paragraphs and the conclusion to write the complete essay based on this prompt. So also do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates. And if you found this video useful, please do like this video, share it with your friends, and as I told you, stay glued to our channel for more updates from the world of English exams. So till I see you with the next informative video, happy preparation guys.